in. Push hard.
And push down.
Good. Push.
Down and out. There you go. Right around the corner. There you go. Come on. Hang on to it. Hang on to it. Beautiful. One more. Come on. Breathe in.
Oh my god! She's pushing! Ooh. If you stumbled on this video, today we are gonna be watching an unmedicated natural birth vlog. Yes, this birth was guided by a midwife, and our mama was lying in an upright position on the bed for 3 hours before she birthed her baby. You are gonna be motivated and empowered by this video, but without further ado, let's get straight into this birth video.
Do you have 2 last names, or have you changed your last name? No.
When did you start going for care over there?
In the beginning. My clothes, there's nothing happening.
You're very close. With the next push, if you want, you can touch the baby's head.
No.
It's the baby's hair. It's got a curl. At least when it's wet, it's got a curl. What matters is she's here. With the next contraction, once you take a big breath in and then out and then in as deep as you can, like you're going to go underwater for an hour. Keep it in there and push with all your might with your elbows up in the air, not in the bed.
In Australia and other countries, midwifery care in a public hospital and birth center is covered by Medicare. So, if you have a Medicare card, you will have no out-of-pocket costs. If you choose midwifery care under a private obstetrician or see a private midwife, you will need to pay a fee. Most private midwives are registered as Medicare providers, so you may get a rebate through Medicare. If you have private health insurance, check with them regarding how much they will cover and how much it will cost you to see a private midwife. If you have a home birth, Medicare will cover some of the care offered by a private midwife with a Medicare provider number, but only for care given during the pregnancy and after baby is born, not the actual birth. If you are seeing a midwife privately, it's a good idea to ask about likely costs before your first appointment. Midwives will support you through your labor and birth. They can give you information, encouragement, and emotional support, monitor your progress, and suggest strategies to help your labor. Monitor the baby's heartbeat and other signs of their well-being, offer you pain relief, or arrange for a doctor to administer it. Get extra medical help if the need arises. If you have an uncomplicated birth at a public hospital or birth center, your midwife usually assists you with both the labor and the birth of your baby. You may not have the same midwife care for you for the whole labor. An obstetrician can be called if there are complications. In a private hospital, your midwife will update your obstetrician on your progress and call them in for the birth. If you've chosen a home birth, your midwife will manage your labor and the birth. They might need to call an ambulance to take you to hospital if complications arise and require medical interventions. Midwives can't give epidurals. These can only be given in a hospital by an anesthetist. Over here during this birth, our mama visits the birth center for her delivery. She is guided to birth her baby by a team of midwives and obstetrician. Now let us look at how she does this and birth her baby under the guidance of this team.
Wait.
Baby's coming, guys.
Body cord.
That's 53.
You did it.
Dad, do you want to cut the cord?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't you let the nurse have the camera? Hands up to ear.
I have to push out the placenta.
So the last part of birthing, which I love, is the body-to-body moment the mother shares with her baby. Yes, that is so amazing. The body-to-body moment. Yeah, I love that part. It's super amazing. So after your baby is born, your midwife will care for both you and your baby immediately after birth. The midwife or your doctor will check whether you have lost too much blood or you need stitches. Your midwife will offer postnatal care in the hospital, including helping you with breastfeeding and settling your baby, showing you how to bath your baby and change the nappies, administering pain relief if needed, or organizing a doctor to provide it, carrying out some routine health tests such as newborn screening. And when you go home, the midwife might visit you at home. After a home birth, your midwife will usually visit you daily for a few days. Some midwives will also be available to give advice over the phone for the first few weeks. Check with your hospital or birth center or private midwife about the postnatal services they offer. Your local child health nurse, many of whom are midwives, can also visit you at home and see you for regular appointments as your child grows. In some states and territories, or if you move to a new area with your newborn baby, you may need to get in touch with the services in that area before you go home with your new baby. It is also very important to ask questions, especially if you don't understand what your midwife is saying or you need more information. So if you stand on this video and you are pregnant, you should plan for a healthcare provider appointment. Healthcare provider near you, get a midwife, get an obstetrician or a doctor to check up on you, make a birth plan, ensure and let it be in your birth plan whether you want to give birth at home or the birth center or the hospital. Whether you want episiotomies or epidural, you must state it in your birth plan so that all that is required, all that is needed would be made available for a safe and a healthy birthing experience. Guys, thank you so much for tuning on to my channel today. This birth has been an amazing one. It has been so beautiful watching this video with you, and I know that you have learned a lot, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Mwah.